Episode 144 of I Said What I Said podcast. We're back. We're here. We're better than ever. We're freaking and thriving.
Freaking
and thriving. Freaking and thriving.
Let me find out if that's the first time we've gotten an episode named
Freaking and thriving.
Freaking it. I like that. I don't know if anything else is going to cut it for this week. Let me make a note of that now.
Freaking and thriving.
Oh my God, I done put feeling.
I'll remember.
I mean, you done said it 15 times. I would hope so.
Freaking.
But the way my mind is set up this past week, brain fog is a serious thing.
Yeah.
And I know they started talking about it a lot more once COVID had hit. But it's like, I didn't feel brain fog before. Where is this coming from? Is it a lack of water? No, that can't be it. Drink that shit all the time. Is it my period? Could be. Brain fog is one of those symptoms. But it's something else. It's like in the atmosphere because everybody's getting it. So it's not just me.
I just got a lot going on and my mind is moving fast and I need to stop.
I think
I need to figure. I just need to stop.
Yeah.
That's it. I just need to stop. It's just everything is happening, at once. I feel like even though, in September, September is the month where you get paid like an extra week, extra
depending
week, depending on whatever. But I just feel like when that happens, I just feel like September has just been the month of financial hit. And it's insane because I just feel like I had the same bills last month.
So why is it not adding up this month? And you're supposed to be getting that little extra. Is that third week really an extra push? Because I'm just like, I never feel it. I never see it.
I don't know. I wasn't, but my thing is, my mom
like maybe
always
I could push my bills a little bit to the end, but they still, that next check is still coming out.
My mom always says, like, don't ever, count your eggs, your chickens before they hatch.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going in like, okay, it's just like, I just feel like, what the fuck? I don't know. Everything's just jumbled up. And I don't know. I do know because, like, my job is going through a transition. It's so much.
Yeah.
Trying to get you, it's just like so much trying to do this, and that, and then get stuff together, at your home and stuff like that. It's just a lot. But I do know I just need to slow down. I just think like this weekend, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to like slow down. Like
decompress.
Yeah.
Summer's done. Summer's over. It hasn't been bad not having something to do every single weekend. I've been enjoying laying down, literally taking some days, even though, this past week, that like last week was excruciating. It wasn't like I wasn't doing things I didn't want to do or things that I needed to do, but still as it is, when you jam pack your week, even if you're sitting here and you're telling yourself like this is what's going to be happening, you never really fully prepare for that crash.
Nope.
So once that shit hits, it's just like, I'm feeling kind of down and out. Girl, my body, when I tell you my body was contorted Monday when I woke up from Wednesday of last week, just moving constantly until Monday, my body just went like this. Like I had put the gym for in the morning, could not go. There was no way I was going to make it. My body would not allow me to get up. And sometimes you just got to take a step back and chill. And you know that Gatorade is out there, just circling around.
Oh, the Mercury. It's always here.
It's not. We don't live in a perpetual state of Mercury retrograde. That means,
I'm gonna need y'all.
That means the world is horrible.
Yeah.
It's every few.
Every day.
It's not every day. Do you know what the fuck that would mean? We live in a constant state of chaos.
It's every day.
That's not for me.
It's every day.
I refuse.
I appreciated Saturday. I thank God it was Isla's birthday.
Really cute.
Very chill. Really cute. And then just sitting at home with like it's just like you know what I'm saying?
Growing.
It's growing, and
it's just scary.
Really fast. It's just good just to like not to have like no pressures. You know what I'm saying? Like just chill.
Let's chill it out. Let's do what we got to do. I mean, third quarter. It's the kickoff. And if it's starting like this, I don't know, maybe it's a preview to the end of the year about to smack dab. I don't look at it as a bad thing. I look at it as let me really hone in and break down my last set of goals for this year, what I need to get done, and what I'm setting up for the beginning of next year. If I'm busy, I'm busy because that's actually something that I was praying on. Like I want to be more I want my time to be more spaced out so I don't leave my mind to be so idle.
Yeah.
Because it's been very idle. And I don't want to necessarily be left with my thoughts. Some people would say that you need to go talk to somebody about that. And I will.
The lady.
I will go talk to the lady. Because I do. I've come to a realization. I think that a lot of podcasters are people that just need therapy, but they put mics in front of their faces just and talk.
Yeah, but we don't talk about stuff like that, though, where we give it off.
I do need to go talk.
No, I'm just saying, like, people wouldn't be, I'm just saying, like, we don't say stuff like, oh, damn, she need to go see the lady. Like,
I mean, we've had some episodes where it's gotten deep.
Well, not where it's like,
you might want to go talk to the lady.
Go see the lady.
You might want to.
Go see the lady. That's where I'm trying to determine if it's the lady.
Or the man?
No.
Would you have a male therapist?
It depends. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I know I have to have a black therapist.
Yeah.
I know I can't have any other race than black for my therapist. Yeah. I know that.
It depends. Because my coworker was saying that too, and the type of like therapist that she was looking for, like the thing that she could be able to afford, it wasn't
another thing.
A black therapist, but she said that she likes, her the therapist that she has, and she's a white lady. She's middle aged, like she's not old or whatever. She's middle aged, and she says that when they talk about things like when it comes to being like a black woman, her therapist said that it's somewhat like a therapy, for her, because she gets to understand, like what,
the black experience.
Yeah, the black experience, and like it actually pushes her to be a better therapist, so she can actually do deep dives. Like deep dives into, like understanding, the black, and stuff like that. Because
I get it.
It's hard. I mean, she said in both, it's like it's just work for both of them. But she said she wasn't able, what she can afford, what her insurance would cover. She said she couldn't, find a black therapist.
It's very hard. A lot of the black therapists that have grave reviews or somebody's put me onto, they don't necessarily take my insurance, or if they do, it's still some type of fee, or they're working on becoming in network.
Yeah.
And that's another deterrent from people when they're actually trying to get their mental right. Is just like, I can't afford this, and I'm willing to put this on as another bill, like we came in here talking about expenses, but I mean, you do have to spend to invest in yourself. Like you have to put money in if you really want to better you as a person all around. Health, mental health, physical health, like you got to put that money in, but it's that shit is discouraging as hell when you trying to do better, and it's like financially that shit's not adding up.
No,
it's just not. But if she found a white lady that she feels comfortable with and that's helping her, kudos to it. Because I tell people all the time, I like to find black providers, black vendors. I want everything to be on a standpoint of, if I'm spending my money, it got to be with black people. I say that. However, I won't negate the fact that sometimes you're going to have to go to a white person.
Yeah.
They dominate the space. They're the bigger race, especially in certain areas that you may want to go in, or you might live in. White people are going to be the ones that are going to be your physicians. They're going to be the ones that are going to be your therapists. They're the ones that are going to be in your hospital. So you kind of have to.
I spent 2 hours. My insurance sent me, list of I spent 2 hours. She sent me a whole I went 2 hours having a copy and what I'm saying, try to see if a picture, a picture
because
or something
I
like that
see your Psychology Today
I want to
profile.
see. I went and I was like, I couldn't. I was so
no black people.
It's few. It's I haven't
even. My insurance sent me mine. Yeah. I haven't even gone through my list.
Girl, I had to go through pages and pages and pages. I was like, oh my god, copy and paste.
And I have a recommendation for a black therapist, but I know she's out of my network. It's just like, am I ready to tack on that bill right now? But
and some might have sliding pay scales. You have to just ask about it.
I am gonna speak to her. It's on my agenda in my personal planner to call the lady, and literally put it in there like that. Call that lady, and I'm gonna do that.
Yes, I'll say I don't know if I want.
It's on Friday at 12 p.m.
If I think I want a lady mixed with a life, like a life coach, because sometimes you have to determine if you just need the lady or you need a life coach, and some life coaches don't specialize in therapy, and some therapists don't do
they do more solutions.
Yeah, so I'm trying to
life coaches, they do more transitioning.
Yeah.
goal-oriented, job-focused, like mentorship, as opposed to when you go into somebody and they're giving you mental health reprieve. So
I've seen like on TikTok there are person that does somebody that does both, but because we're out here. I mean, I wouldn't even be opposed, to it being virtual and stuff like that. It's just about if
a lot of people are in virtual right now.
Takes it or not, but
even if there's a black male that comes with some really, really good reviews, I just really want a black person listening to my struggles.
Yeah.
Usually don't start like that, but please go call the lady. Don't just get mics like us and then sorry, we just be shooting the shit. We are not certified. We are not licensed. We come out here and give our opinions. An opinion-based program. Program sounds so old. Sounds like we watch it so.
Yes.
This is an opinion-based podcast.
Opinion-based.
We are not trying to give advice. I am not licensed. I am not professional in any sense of the word. I'm gutter.
Oh.
Downright.
Oh.
Dirty.
Oh.
I lied. Ooh. Yeah, I need to call her. But let's get into how we usually start the show. What is your song mood of... Let's just go with today. It is the beginning of the week. But maybe we could... let's go for... What the hell is your song mood? How you feeling?
Mine is that fucking TikTok song. Every 5 minutes, I just be fucking...
Which one?
Tyler Water. Make me wet.
Make me water.
Every 5 minutes,
make me lose my breath. Make me... Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I'm going to get that dance. It's easy.
Every 5 minutes, I just be just stopping what I'm doing and doing it. But that's my song mood of the week.
That's my shit.
She's a cute girl. I like that. She's a cute girl.
Shit. I went on there, downloaded the song as soon as I heard it. I was like, okay, yeah, that's coming. And I didn't hear it on TikTok. I heard it on another podcast.
Oh.
But then as soon as I heard it on there, it translated and now it's all up and down my TikTok. And I keep liking all the videos. So, I got to learn to dance. But I don't know if she has any other music, but I'm going to look into it.
I think she does.
She has to. Yeah. She has to. That's not, because I was looking at
she was at the
credits.
MTV Awards, right?
I don't know.
That was her. Yeah, she was in the MTV Awards. Yeah.
I know and I know the song is with Def Jam, Epic, or Epic and Universal. So she signed already. Oh. So I know she got some music somewhere. Yeah. We ain't just rock it. But I mean, if you can make us rock off of one song, you're doing something. That's the times we live in. But yeah, I love that song. That's a good movie. Yeah. It's feel good music.
Yeah, it is.
It's like the summer not wanting to end a little bit, but it's like, bitch, hang it up. Put a trench coat on.
I feel like beats like that is all year round. Like anything Caribbean, anything Afro beats, I feel like that's just an all year round thing.
That's because that music is to invoke you to move.
Yeah, it's like it gives me like that. Even with the Spanish music, even that to me is like all year round too.
I don't know, because the only genre of Spanish music that I was really familiar with was reggaeton. And I know reggaeton's still out here. I know they got Hispanic drill.
They have everything there. They have a London drill, whatever it is.
They kind of drill. I think I want to say, because I don't want to tussle with none of the kids on here. I don't want to tussle with them. This they shit. I think drill started in like Chicago, Midwest,
Chicago.
And then I think London had adapted it for a while now, even before it hit New York. Because the New York drill... Yes,
you're right.
The New York drill to a certain extent is not... It doesn't sound original to what, Chicago was bringing out there. Like the Chief Keefs, back in the day, Little Durk. Well, not even back in the day. Durk, Chief Keef, G Herbo, all of them. Their drill sound is not like a New York drill sound. Like Brooklyn drill is completely different than the Bronx drill. Like there's sub-genres of drill.
It's a lot. It's everywhere. New Zealand drill, Tokyo drill.
I have seen Asian drill. New Zealand.
I swear to God.
Tokyo.
I swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. Swear.
Fast.
You don't know the things you see on fucking TikTok.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I've taken a nice little step back from scrolling on TikTok, from tweeting a lot. I'll just go in there, hit niggas with my one-liners and get the fuck out of here. Keep it moving. Instagram been dead, so there's really not much to do.
And I've been hitting not interested on those fucking shadow journals. I've been hitting.
Why does that keep coming
I
up
just
for
keep
me?
hitting uninterested,
So you hit
and I'm
not interested
tired
and
of
it
it.
slid that shit over to my
I hit
account.
not
What is
interested.
and I meant to send it to you.
It's
I meant to
people a
send it
way
to
of
you.
getting out of going to therapy.
Oh, it's like right in your...
Yes.
Because I see something about abandonment, something,
yes.
something.
Yes.
But can't you just do that with the therapist? Like, I'm supposed to be... So shadow journal work is supposed to be me guiding myself in my own mental journey?
Yeah.
No, I'd rather pay a lady to do it.
Like, I just hit not interested. I'm
I
tired
don't
of
want to
seeing
walk
it.
around with that
I'm
black
tired
book.
of seeing it.
It's creepy, because why are you calling it a shadow journal? I'm not doing no shadow, because I know what shadow work means to me.
They say it's witchcraft.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I like the ones that talk about that say that get the word out there. Ain't gonna get me.
And that is why I've limited my TikTok use, because be on there doing some wild shit.
I just stay on my page. I just stay literally on for with my following.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My friends, what y'all doing? Going to restaurants to eating and shit. That's what's up. Y'all get a little boring too. But song move for me.
What?
I have a bunch of different moves. Overall, it's just R&B. And I feel like that's going to be repetitive coming from me, but ask me if I care. I don't give a fuck. That's just going to always be my constant mood. I believe that I was probably conceived to R&B ill. In the womb, my mother was probably listening to somebody. I'm thinking Janet Jackson, because the
Your mom listened to Janet Jackson?
She did. She did a lot. You'd be surprised at things and what she did, and you'd be surprised at a lot of things when it comes to her. But like the way that genre of music evokes emotion from me, it's like nothing else. It's like nothing else. I can sit here, I can listen to rap, I can listen to hip hop for a week straight, and it's still not going to give me the feelings that I feel when I have a couple of hours of just listening to some of my favorite R&B songs. And then with that being said, my song mood is off the grid. It's Sean Puffy Combs' album. He wasn't lying, you know. He stirred the pot about 1.5 years ago with the whole "Is R&B Dead" campaign, and that was to get people to start talking and start looking at what we're actually consuming on a, you know, lovey-dovey, getting your bag level when it comes to this ballad shit, this slow shit, this I want to freak you, I'm begging for your love, stay with me, don't leave, don't go, what would I do without you type of music that seemed to have been missing. Even though I've come on here and said that R&B is not dead, it's just that people are not checking for the new artists that are actually giving that.
Yeah.
And mainstream is not pushing that. Mainstream media is not pushing them forward. But he said he was going to deliver. There was a couple of celebrities out here saying that this album is going to be amazing. And, you know, can't really take celebrities' words for it because, you know, either they're friends or they got paid or they're on the album. But he didn't disappoint at all.
That's good.
Said it was over 2 years with the production of the album, and it shows. And I just love expensive sounding music. The shit sounds beautiful. You hear every single instrumentation, the percussion, the background vocals. That for an album to be that good that I want to go look up and see who is on background vocals, that says a lot. Puff came through. He did what he was supposed to do. I don't need to listen to another R&B album for the rest of the year. And that's big. And I don't know who else is supposed to be dropping on an R&B standpoint.
Destiny's Child.
We're not supposed to talk about that yet.
It's coming up.
Don't do, because I don't want to put nothing out in the atmosphere that is not going to happen.
It's on the website.
What's on the website?
It's on 25 years.
What does it mean?
20 is coming up. We need
what
to
Google.
What
does it mean?
When was their first album? When did their first album drop?
No. That was the first album.
No.
Right?
Oh no. Yeah. No.
Latoya, all of them in the black with the leather with the wide clip. I'm gonna look it up. I believe that Destiny's Child is dropping something by December. I don't know what it could be. Maybe it's a single.
Do you want a Christmas?
I don't really care for a Christmas album. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Right.
But that's
they can't have the website like that and come out with a Christmas album.
You can't just put like 25 years
and come out with la 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 la.
We have to have girl music, soul.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
Like I said, I don't need another R&B album for the rest of the year because this album specifically has given me everything that I needed right now. Right now for the genre of music that I am in love with. In love. You got that begging shit. You got that freaky shit. You got all of that. You got Coco Jones, Ty Dolla $ign on 2 tracks. You got Kalani. You got fucking Jazzy up and down the album. And I love that. That's his artist. I hope you're doing right by that girl.
Sway Lee. I love that song. I heard it today.
That's Sway Lee's song.
Because I haven't listened. I heard it today at work and I'm like,
I'm not a rapper no more. I'm not rapping
Sway Lee's always been singing though.
It's always been, even when he was rapping, it's always been melodic. You know, a little alternative, and I appreciate that. But
he's singing on that song with Janae, that song they got together.
I love it. Stativa?
Yeah.
Yeah, love that song. Like, freaking, that her song at the end of the album, just closing that shit out. Even the Mary J. Blige song.
Oh,
Mary
she's on there?
Good. Mary don't... I know
how
you feel about that. She sounds stronger.
What Brienne say?
I don't talk about things that... I don't ask people things that I don't need to ask
I need to ask
them about when I know what's going to be said.
How?
She sounds stronger. Her vocals sound stronger. And there was a clip that came out where she was cursing Puff out like, yo, my nigga, I gotta fucking go. I done laid this track like 15 times. I'm not about to do this shit again. And it kind of speaks to the type of nigga that...
Is Keisha Cole on there?
Keisha Cole is not on the album.
Oh, okay.
But we could get into celeb nonsense since we talking about this album as it is, transition on over. Aubrey O'Day had something to say about the album, and I'm gonna need a little bit of clarification on why she's mad, because I have just about 2 questions about this. So... explain to me, what is Miss O'Day's beef with Diddy and the Off the Grid R&B album? What's her issue with this?
I don't think she has an issue with the album.
Okay.
There's no issue with the album.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure.
It happened like she said. It wasn't in the way when they dropped it. It just happened to be on the day that the album came out. But she was like,
that's not a coincidence though.
But
even if it has nothing to do with the album, they dropped that interview to kind of step on the album. And I mean, look, niggas gonna play semantics. People gonna play the game. But something about background, old vocals being used and Diddy not paying them for the vocals.
So basically, the news had broke last month or like a few weeks ago that some of his artists got their publishing rights or whatever to their music.
Mace got his publishing back.
Mace, and then it was a rapper, I forgot his name, but he was doing a video or something and basically saying like the publishing, like he was like, I want my masters. It was an artist, he's like, I want my masters, because he was saying, and I wasn't really paying attention until like this interview came out. Then I started seeing people on Twitter, they was like, oh, this is why he was saying this and that or whatever. Because basically, any artist like that was on Bad Boy, I'm saying allegedly for everything. Allegedly, I'm just saying because I'm just repeating what she said.
We don't know shit.
She basically everybody that's on Bad Boy, every song the money has been made off of.
Yes.
The money has been made off of. So it's basically no money that you could get. So you could have your rights to your publishing and stuff like that, but that's only like streaming and
to license it to like streaming platforms. But
and you only get like just like how the writers when they get their playback, it's like 6 cents.
Yeah,
it's just like that. Yeah, it's just like that.
Residuals and money. Yeah. Residuals and money, girl. Residuals in music is a little bit more lucrative because music is just. You can play a certain song. You can push a song on a TV show. You can push a song on a movie. That's way back when you're going to get some type of income on it. When that show stops, even if a streaming platform picks it up. And that's the whole shit they're dealing with now. But I heard that the publishing really doesn't give those artists necessarily the money that they could be seeing if they own their masters. But Diddy's argument is this: I'm not going to give up masters to artists that I came out of pocket. I paid for the studio time. I got them the producers. I got them the beats. I laid down the vocals. I helped with writing. I got them everything that they needed, even though they may be the artists and they're sitting there and they're recording and they're giving the voice. We were in a partnership, and yes, y'all might have signed shitty contracts, but I'm giving you the contracts that I knew about. And back in the day, when 98, 99, whenever Mace came out, or whenever Diddy had a this person and that person, shitty contracts were going around. That was the thing, because white people had transitioned shitty contracts on the black people, and then those black executives were sitting there and giving shitty contracts to black people because that's what they knew. That's his argument. It's like, I did all this for y'all.
I think he knew that though before making the band,
and that's what a lot of people want to sit there and say that he has stolen from his artists, or he has not done right by them by giving them the payout and the just due financially that they deserve.
Even like Biggie's people got their publishing, and I was like,
publishing, yeah, and I hear you, but I mean, I don't see. But the same thing that, oh God, I hate to bring this nigga up. Irv Gotti, he's not giving up the masters because he's like, I put all that money into those albums. Mm-hmm. That song is 50% mine. So I really don't know how it works. I don't know contracts.
She wasn't bashing him, like she wasn't saying fuck him, he ain't shit.
But it just happened to come out when I mean, I get it. People are gonna be looking. Mm-hmm. They're looking for the Diddy album. You see Aubrey O'Day calls out Puff. People are gonna click on that. It's gonna give her some notoriety.
And now what you said, that was like a snippet, like a very short portion of her interview.
It's an 11-minute clip though. God
no, but
damn. But the interview probably was like a whole.
So like Danity Kane made like over like millions and millions, and they
were an international sensation.
And they only got $900 of like.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh, that's some TLC.
Yes,
shit.
and she said that if they accept what's the shit that just came out? I just said the fucking word. The publishing, they can't say Diddy's name, his son's name, anything like, anything pertaining to that
NDA
or whatever and stuff like that. Yeah, like, and Aubrey said she texted her group and was like, I know she said a few people didn't get it, like Day 26 and stuff like that, whatever.
They still tour.
Who, Day 26?
Yeah, they still tour.
Mm-hmm. And so, because I feel like, well, she was just like, so she texted her group members and was like, y'all, like, don't sign that. And then because I saw that Dawn was on the album. So I had tweeted, I was like, damn. I'm like, what? Somebody said, well, maybe, maybe Danny Kane could come out as like D5 or something like that. And I was like, well, I said, Dawn's on the album, so I don't think she's going to do it.
Diddy have been working together forever.
But
they never stopped.
Well, I saw another clip, and it says that Dawn's not working with him. That's her old vocals that she didn't even know about.
He can't put her old vocals on.
If you own whatever you own, you could do what you want. If you own it, you could do whatever you want.
So you trying to tell me she's not getting paid from that? She's on a whole entire song. Her name is on there. She has writer credits on there. She's not getting paid from that. He might have used her old vocals, but he could have used her vocals.
She said she didn't know she was on it till the day it came out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well,
allegedly. This is all what I'm repeating. Allegedly.
I shut my mouth.
But no, she didn't. Like, she didn't bash him. She didn't say, like, she just was like,
old vocals, but she's like featured as a featured artist on there. I ain't surprised though.
But Diddy makes good music. It really sucks.
And like it really sucks because
the artist that was meant to sing it did what they were supposed to fucking do, and it's just sad. It's really sad. It's really sad when you see people. And this is what in general, not just Bad Boy, not just Diddy. It's artists and all. When it comes to music artists, actors, whatever, it's sad to see how people embody the work and they don't have nothing to show for it. Mm-hmm. It's just sad.
And then people will sit there and tell them, well, you got to do better with contracts. But it's like, if people see the desperateness for you to want to put your art out there, they're going to take advantage of that. They're going to put a piece of paper in your face and you're going to sign it.
Like Monica, she went independent. Certain people, like, that's why they,
I don't know why that makes
sense.
I don't know.
No, because she was like,
I get it.
She was dead serious about that shit.
Oh, I don't know why that made me
She was contemplating because I don't know where she at. But I'm just saying, like, she had told a story, and I was like, okay, I can see, like, why people, do. It's a rapper, I think, too, that's independent.
Nav? Is Nav independent?
Tap Nav?
No, I'm saying that wrong. It's another nigga that looked like he could be his cousin. Russ. And he always promoting Russ.
I think he is.
Russ.
Is Russ in it? Okay.
Yeah, and he's always
he's on the program. But he be overseas,
They love
him.
He
be out.
He has like
at the
cult following.
Like, it's crazy.
Cat. They love him. They love Russ. Him and Nav could be cousins, right? I don't know nothing. Tap.
But hey, I just think it sucks. For all the artists that, because I feel like the artists that did those songs, they were meant, to do those songs. It just sucks. Like, it sucks. How a song, $1 million song, and you only get $800, $900. Think how big Danny Kane was. I wanted to be Danny Kane.
Damaged. I thought that I should
every week sitting in front of that TV trying to get the Boom Cat choreography. Was in tears when they picked the group. Like,
there's a couple girls on there that I didn't want to be on there. I don't think Shannon should have been in the
Me
group.
either.
I don't care.
Me either.
Don't care.
But yeah, like it was.
I love Don Richard.
Me too. But yeah,
but you know what?
Stream off the grid.
Stream off the.
And I really feel like, honestly, I want to say stream off the grid because besides Don, I don't think. I don't think Diddy will play with anybody on this album. I don't really think that.
Oh, no, he has heavy hitters on here. You're not going to play with a Justin Bieber.
You're not going to play with a Tiana Taylor. Anybody. I don't think so.
You're not going to play with a Kalani. These are people that are on other record labels that their contracts are solidified. Mm-hmm. You don't play with people like that.
Yes.
So you could sit there. Don, I hope you're getting something.
Damn, these people probably ain't had no fucking lawyer.
I hope you're getting something. But Diddy can play around with them because they came from a reality TV competition show.
Oh, and he's not
going to play around with somebody that was established before.
She also mentioned what's the call too, because you know how why
they can't say Christian name? His son Christian?
Justin. Well, they said Justin. They said Justin. Did Aubrey used to mess with Justin?
That's disgusting.
No, I'm asking.
I don't know. You know I'm not going to know that.
Oh, anyway. No, okay, so also she said that's why we don't ever see Making the Band reruns on MTV. Because the people on the show, they would have to get residuals from it.
And he doesn't want that?
He doesn't want that.
Allegedly.
So that's why we never see that's why we'll never ever see the Making the Band reruns. Ever.
I used to have it on VHS.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of that, of Diddy, he was honored what the fuck was that?
I don't know what MTV is doing with the VMAs anymore. I don't know what
how the fuck you celebrate hip hop and then no offense, but how does Shakira get whatever and y'all supposed to be celebrating 50 years of hip hop?
Wait, Shakira got
the Vanguard Award.
Oh, well, they do that every year.
But I'm just saying,
they're not going to take that out.
No, I'm saying it should have been.
But did they do a hip hop tribute?
Yeah, but it was all over the place.
But I heard that this is why the kid we came in here and bashed the BET Awards, and then I went.
No, wait. The money, the production was good. They spent that coin.
Oh, we bashed the fuckery that was happening with the celebrities.
Yes, I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people remember when she was throwing the phone at Uzi. That was in BET Awards.
Oh yeah.
Like
I'm talking about MTV. I ain't talking about B. I'm talking about MTV production.
I'm backtracking. We came in here and we kind of bashed. Because I remember that. I'm
bash BT was every year.
Oprah and Gail was with us, and we thought it was complete fuckery. A lot of people enjoyed that BET Awards.
I don't enjoy it because I don't enjoy it because we grew up in a time where we saw great
shit was crazy.
When we saw a production, we saw amazing hosts.
That's why people are saying these awards are good now is because of the chaos. Like Sweetie fucking up on the red carpet, they like that.
That pissed me off. That was so unprofessional.
I don't know if it was unprofessional. I feel bad for her. It's
why?
Because sometimes, as articulate as I may come off, I can stutter over my words.
Sweetie can speak her ass off. I've seen her on Kevin Hart's interview. So she can speak her ass off.
They said that teleprompter was kicking her ass.
I know that's right. Girl, that's not your line. You're supposed to say, welcome back. I know that's right.
And she just was like...
And like, what... She was giving real airhead vibes. I don't like that.
Let me just be quiet. And
the boy was like...
she doesn't improvise. She's not a comedian. She can't come off the dome.
I don't know, but what
I would have went off script, but
maybe
that's not Sweetie.
Maybe she was nervous. I don't know, but she spoke very well when she was on Kevin Hart's thing.
Exactly,
very well.
I like Sweetie's interviews as much as I think that I can't finish them. I end up being surprised at how well she speaks when
I was like, damn.
These younger artists, it is so hard getting through their interviews. Them motherfuckers, they cannot talk. Young people can't talk, even if they're not on drugs, even if they're not drinking during the interview. A lot of them cannot speak. Grammatically, it is literally cringe to listen to.
They need to start investing in...
bring PR teams back in the home.
And stop buying these fucking bags. You need to spend your money on PR team, and stage coach, interview, everything. Shit, yes,
on
a
the
book.
Tour bus,
yes.
On the PJ. Throw on fucking Sesame Street because this shit is bad.
Practice interviews. Have them throw out questions. You can request pre-asked question. So you can go over. You can.
I don't know. I put VMA recap on here, but I really didn't watch it, and I didn't even go and look at it.
I watched it and I turned it off. When did I forgot? I don't know when I turned it off, but I was when watching
Nikki was
it.
Yelling?
No, I didn't. I forgot when I didn't see the hip hop thing.
I hope you didn't subject yourself to that. She has lost it. She has lost it. She has lost it.
You're 45.
She is 45.
Why are we talking about hating bitches and this and that? No, like, what are we doing?
How many fucking times are you going to go on someone's nationally syndicated show and talk about how bitches don't respect you and don't give you your just due? How many times are you going to do it?
And that song she previewed, throw it in the trash.
And when Lil' Kim was doing it to you, everybody came to your defense.
Damn, Lil' Kim did that to her?
Oh, yeah. Nicki didn't give her just due.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nicki Minaj didn't. Yeah, she didn't pay
just due.
She took my flow. She took my blueprint. And she never paid homage. For years, you
I thought that was the public saying that. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, it was the public saying it, but then Lil' Kim ran with it. Break your shit. The VMAs, and I don't.
They spent money. I would say they spent money on the performances, and I'm not mad. Like they
always do.
Doja Cat ate down, and did not come back up. She ate down,
as she should. She
ate down.
That's one weird bitch.
She ate down,
and I like it. She weird as hell. I like it.
First of all, it's
Cardi and Meg. You don't like that song?
No, it's not that. I think Cardi was lip rapping. And if I could tell you lip syncing, I don't like it. I'm over it.
Yeah, because
I think some parts she was.
I'm gonna keep looking at.
I think the more active parts she was doing it, but I think, but
you know the newer artists, they don't have breath control like the old artists. They don't have that.
Girl,
that
Shakira was lip singing bad.
But Shakira, she's more of a performer. I don't.
Yeah.
She does full on choreography. She dances.
Beyonce?
I'll be honest with you. This tour, Beyonce was.
She didn't dance a lot. Remember her foot though, right? Is her foot healed?
And Mamas don't have to anymore. Her songs they solidify. But look.
Wait, did Beyonce ever go off like dancing and stuff?
Yes.
Oh.
You got to go look at what's the fucking tour? On the Run, she did do a lot of choreography.
Not the college one. The college one, what's that thing?
She did choreography then too, but
she went on tour for that, or that was the Coachella?
That was Coachella. They went weekend 1 and weekend 2, Baychella.
Okay.
Was the tour that I love so much when she did for and all of them. I can't do it right now. I don't even
Lemonade?
No, not Lemonade.
Is she going on tour for that?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh.
I think so. Not so tight.
I know, like she did. I never know she like goes off.
No, she does choreography,
like the Sierra.
But everybody would sit there and say Beyonce doesn't sing. She lip syncs. That's because she would do more choreography. But this is why she was giving straight vocals on every single performance, every single night.
Okay.
This show. That's why it was a lot of audio fuck ups because Mamas is not dancing this tour.
Okay.
She is singing. She's showing y'all that y'all for years have said that I don't have any vocal range.
That's not nice.
I'm going to show you that I can sing. And I'm going to show you that I don't have to move anything and do a little top with my alien superstar and do this and this and this. And it's still the best show that you guys have ever seen in your entire life. Like, you know how fucking mad that I'm mad, how upset I am that she brought back that Dubai run and I didn't get to see that in person. Why would she do that?
She switch it up.
Why would she do that?
She switch it up. Y'all got blue in the New York jersey. That's what y'all gonna get in her home state.
Fucking blue.
I'm saying her jersey, let her know this is where she from.
Me alone.
This is where she from.
Leave me alone.
Flip her ponytail.
LA. Whack ass fucking LA got Diana Ross.
It's her birthday.
I get it. Whatever. I don't hate a lot. I'm allowed to hate on this. I was boiling.
You know who else?
I
LA?
was mad.
LA got a lot of stuff. And you know, when I would like
whatever.
when you know how in sync your band is, and you know what I'm saying, how in sync your back but what's them people called, the background singers are. When I just said LA was a good show. When she seen Tia Mowry in the audience, and she saw her, and then she started singing Tia and her sister was in a girl group back in the day, and then she just saw Tia, and then she just improvised, started singing their girl group song. They just go along with it.
They just go.
That's crazy.
Because
yeah,
that's what happens when you're the greatest.
I was like, wow, like that's really cool. I didn't know they was in a girl group until Tia said that in the thing. TikTok. Like Beyonce, like how to like what the fuck is your Apple? What the fuck is your Apple Music like?
She's godlike. She's God. God is a woman.
All right, Ariana Grande. Was that Ariana Grande?
Yeah, I think Victoria.
She getting a divorce again.
And then moving on from the VM, I'm not doing this with Ariana Grande.
NSYNC's getting back together.
I saw that. I'm excited.
I follow them on. They going on tour.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
That's Britney Spears.
Sasha. I know. Oh. I know that. I don't give a damn. I don't give a shit.
Destiny's Child.
God must have spent
NSYNC
a little more time.
And you know what? One more thing. I'm gonna need people to stop being so impressed with Taylor Swift antics at the VMAs. She does the same shit every year. She gets drunk and she does these things every year. I don't know why y'all impressed. It's the same thing.
And she jumps around like she got crabs and she's itching for dear life.
It's the same thing.
That white girl is awkward. And one of the least impressive celebrities.
Least impressive.
I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me to listen to Code Red or Red Code, whatever her fucking album is. I don't want to hear it.
Least impressive.
She's overrated.
Overrated.
Get her the fuck up out of here.
Overrated.
Queen of the Ants. Let's move on. But yeah, anybody that have fun, VMA was down in New Jersey. Year. You already know. I was never going down there to deal with that traffic. I'm so glad I didn't have to. But I mean, if everybody loved the performances, they love the chaoticness of the unorganized show. If that's the new award show for y'all, everything being completely chaotic, you thinking it's so genuine, like they're not doing this shit on purpose to keep y'all talking, then that's for the kids now. I pass it on to y'all. Happy birthday. But let's go on to some other stuff. There's a lot of chaos amongst the celebrity couples. Got a few breakups to chat about. So Iman Shumpert and Tiana Taylor are separated. We don't know how long they've been separated, but there was some rumors from the beginning of last week that Tiana Taylor actually, I think Sunday night, solidified and did say, not too much on her best friend Iman, because there were things going around with infidelity. She made it very clear that their 7-year marriage did not come to an end because he was cheating. They are the best of friends. They co-parent their 2 daughters, and, things happen. So I'm not gonna lie, when it was first brought to my attention, I was like, y'all gassing. Like, they not separated. Because it's not, I don't know about anybody else. It's not the first time they said Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert were separated. It's not. Especially then they opened up the conversation for them bringing in people into their marriage. So they play together, this, that, and the third. And people brought their speculations into that. But, I ain't gonna lie. It was kind of sad when she solidified the news. I
already knew. Because I pay attention. I just noticed I just noticed their patterns and things that they do. And I just noticed, I'm like, something is off. Like, I just know. And then when I think it was Iman did the daughter's birthday thing, I'm like, something's weird. Like the post or whatever, it was like, just something's weird. Something seems not like
in sync like they usually are.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, but I was like, whatever. And I was like, you know what, whatever. He's doing his podcast with his brother. She's up here being people's dance coaches, creative directors,
Yeah, I thought they were just busy.
Yeah, but
because she's my man. And then it kind of slowed down a little bit. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're just busy. It's a transitional point in their life. They're being parents and shit. But yeah, they are separated for reasons I hope they never come out and tell nobody. Because mind y'all fucking business. Mind y'all business. But I don't know these people. And I never say, to a certain extent, I don't give a fuck. Let me just be honest with who I am as a person. Like, is it sad to hear that they're separated? Yeah, because, we kind of saw how they got together. They've been together for a decade, all in all. Even though they've been married for 7 years.
10
got
years,
together
married
young.
for 7.
Beautiful children. Their children are charismatic. Celebrities bring you into their world to a certain extent. So you can't help but, especially if you're a fan of them, you can't help but wonder or think like, damn, what happened there? But to a certain extent, yeah, I really don't give a fuck if they're separated. Because at the end of the day, I come back to reality to say that I don't know these people. So people so distraught or trying to give think pieces or trying to really break down what happened and giving timelines and the new thing with everybody hopping on TikTok and giving the stories with the green screen in the background and the post and this, that, and the third. It's just like,
TikTok
it's so fucking intrusive. And I know that I grew up in a time where that was just, you didn't do that shit with celebrities.
Yeah.
You had your tabloids, and you had your Inquirer, but we are in the state of the internet, and that's what's just gonna happen. Not, you know what? It is what it is. I don't have to feed into it. I ain't gotta look at it. And so it's not that I don't give a fuck that they're separated, because I did say, like, yeah, it's a little sad, but it's just like, I don't know them. Sorry. Just like I don't know Jeannie Mai and motherfucking Jazzy. That was the first time that Black Twitter was funny for about maybe 20 minutes. And then it just, they killed
people always take it left. People always take it left.
And don't get it twisted. When the Queen died, hilarious. Fucking Mississippi Riverboat, going down in a day in history. We got some times where Black Twitter has literally, I believe, has brought some people out of their depression.
And when you start offending me, well, not offending me, but when you start saying weird shit,
collectively, when you being disrespectful,
when you say out your mouth was that Jeannie got the African American woman experience, who the fuck you talking to? Because you ain't talking about me.
Because a nigga left her with a baby.
People
and that's wild. A black woman saying that dumb shit.
People are wild. I said,
why you ruined it?
Crazy.
The little racist, the little Asian racist jokes. That shit was funny. It's something funny about a little racism. I told y'all that before. It's just a little.
When they said Jazzy got his mixed baby and dipped, I was cracking up.
That was funny. That was funny. They said now Jeannie Mai gotta go low main man or some shit like that. I don't even fucking know. I can't even repeat it. But motherfuckers is. Niggas, y'all terrible. And y'all couldn't wait to get them shits off. I feel like the way they come so fast is like, niggas like, hey, just in case Jeannie Mai and Jazzy get divorced, ayo, put this on the timeline.
Do you think, I was watching, you know, what's her name, is on Tamar, she's on Dish Nation, and it's like Jesse Wu, whatever, they was talking about the thing. And, you know, her and Jeannie Mai was on the reel together.
Yes.
And she was like, you know, she said she really, you know, she feels really bad. And she was like, you know, and people were saying, you know, because, you know, he's a man. So that means, like, if a man files for divorce, it has to be, like, for real. Like, either A, somebody's in his ear pushing him to do it, or B, something really, like, bad happens. Because men don't usually, like, file for divorce.
They don't break up.
Yeah.
I'm not everybody.
Yeah.
Not going to generalize it, but I'm not going to lie. From society standpoint, and when you ask most men how they even break up with somebody, they be like, well, I'll just make her not like me anymore. Yeah. I will ruin that bitch's life and make her leave me, knowing that I wanted to be out the relationship way long ago. Like, a lot of men don't necessarily break up. I've seen the circumstances where they don't, and if they do break up, it's some deep-seated shit that went down on the woman's behalf. As much as I don't want to say that, because I'm a girl's girl, and I don't really want to have to say that, and I don't know what the fuck happened with him and Jeannie Mai. But for Jazzy to file for divorce and they've been separated for a while, I would think that it would probably be something on a standpoint where she would have been in the wrong. Because let's be real, we can be in the wrong.
Right.
We can be in the wrong. I don't know. I don't know if Jazzy, like, is Jazzy divorcing her because he realized he didn't want to be married? That could be another reason, but no one's gonna know that.
Tamar said that they did, you know, they did love each other. She's, you know what I mean? But that could also be, you know what I'm saying, what you see, you know what I'm saying, like in front of, like, you know, what you display in front of people. But I did
You would want to believe if somebody is going to commit to getting married and having children, you would think that they love each other. But then again, it's only as much as we can see in front of us. So we don't really know. And that, like I said before, we don't know these motherfuckers.
Yep. And I did see a clip, like a podcast with that girl. Remember the she's a light-skinned girl, and she had on the she has a podcast, and she had the
I feel like you're talking about Shan Booty. She got
curly hair. Yes, her. Yeah.
Love her.
So she did a podcast with her, and she was saying she didn't realize her she had a problem until she got with Jeezy. Like her family never held her accountable, never said anything about it, and neither did her husband. So she has anger issues. Her mouth.
I did see some.
And what she says.
I did see a report come out, and then again, I don't even know if this is a credible source or not. But they said that she admits to having anger issues, temperament problems, being emotionally abusive.
She didn't use those exact words, but yeah,
pretty much like that.
She said all her family, like people around her, you know, like even her ex-husband, like they never like shut her down. They just, you know, always was like, yeah, like, you know,
probably like, let's not upset Jeannie.
Or she, you know, like never said anything. Her to a certain extent. Yeah, until she got with him, when she like, and she said it got to the point where she would say something to him, and it would get to the point where it took him out of character. He would say something back, and she would be like, yo, who the f you talking to?
Jesus Christ.
So he has like, yo, like, we gotta chill.
Jeannie mine?
Yes. Oh, she had it in her, honey. The way she used to act on the real, I was like,
I didn't know that. Okay, I did know that a lot of black women didn't really care for Jeezy being with Asian women. That's just 110%. A lot of black women did not like the fact that he dated outside, that he married outside of his race. But I didn't know that so many they could not fucking wait.
They love Jeezy. They love Jeezy.
I know that
I didn't expect it. I was like, wow.
I didn't think they were gonna get divorced.
You did?
No, I thought he loved his little
family.
I was gonna say something racist.
Interracial.
I was gonna say something very rude.
All right. Well,
Kung Pao. Sorry. Shit.
That baby looked that grandmama though. That baby looked like Mama
creepy.
Ma.
It's very creepy.
She was probably, you know what? She was probably.
You think Jeannie cheated with Mario Lopez?
That's what they saying. But
why Mario gotta be in it? Don't he got a wife and kids?
So what?
Stop putting people in stuff if it's not true.
That don't matter to nobody.
Don't put people. But
I wonder how those news reporters are doing.
Cheat,
the news anchors. I wonder how
I hope they happy. I hope they happy. I hope not. Sued.
That's weird. Oh,
they were both leaving their people. You know how I feel. Love is love. Love wins.
But yeah, I'm not speculating, but you know what I'm saying? It could be a thing where it's like, you know, that could have been some, you know, like some people are not going to tolerate it, and people are not going to tolerate verbal abuse.
Hell no, at any standpoint.
Screaming and hollering at me, and now I'm triggering you, and now you're developing a toxic trait because of me.
I don't give a fuck. You're not going to bring me out of character. If I need to save myself, my mental health, my physical health, and remove myself from a situation, no matter if divorce is expensive, no matter what the public outrage is going to be behind it, or how much jokes are going to be getting off, this, that, and the third, I'm going to remove myself. And that's why I I believe it for some people, but I believe in a lot of circumstances, love is not unconditional.
Hell no.
Because what you're not going to do is downplay me as a person.
Love
and I'm supposed to stick with you because of vows.
Me. Yeah, no.
I wanted to commit with you, but I realized that this commitment has been broken in any way, shape, or form. And I'm gonna choose to remove myself from there.
If somebody brings
you filed for joint custody,
yeah, I mean, but you're supposed to.
And they talk about something getting the black girl experience.
That's so trifling. Like, and
that's
black.
Fucking
that's
daddy,
why that's why I always say, like, I want you to remember what you just said. So when we talk about stuff under there, I want you to remember what you just said, because it's going to intertwine with what I had put on there. But I'm gonna say for what I have to say.
And I feel like I know how you're going to transition that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. So let's move on to I See You Play at
Coco Gauff.
That girl. The youngest Grand Slam winner at 19 years old. Youngest next to the Serena Williams, I believe. Mm-hmm. And she came in. I don't know the woman that she played against. That she's still the overall tennis player in the world, but you know, Coco Gauff came in there, beat her at the
swept her up a little bit,
Open, got her the fuck up out of there for that Grand Slam title, and the youngest recipient at 19 years old. And I also do have Simone Biles on here because she won.
I didn't even know she was still flipping, honey.
Girl, still flipping. Got her 8th championship, or I think gold title. This was probably about 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
Her 8th title. Like,
I didn't know that.
Mama's got married, went back, got back into training, and said, let me show you I could still defy gravity. Like, she's fucking dope as hell.
That's good.
There's somebody else that I wanted to put on here for sports, but we're gonna keep it with these two beautiful black girls, and they just do their black women. They do their thing.
I know it's track star Sha'Carri, and then
Sha'Carri did win too. She won first place
Jamaican,
for the 100
and then somebody
meter.
beat her. I think.
I forget.
Is she Jamaican?
But Sha'Carri. It's only gonna be the Jamaicans and Sha'Carri.
I think
I feel like Sha'Carri just goes against all the Jamaicans.
And then somebody else
did
won.
win first place. She won gold for the 100 meter, and that was about a week or 2 weeks ago. And she's still running because I know this past weekend she was
her
running,
natural hair.
And it was
She's
such
so
a big
cute.
thing with her natural hair.
She's so cute. Oh, in a bad way?
No, like people are so surprised that she has hair because she's always running with wigs and the long hair.
People
and the
weird.
nails.
It was so
like,
cute.
Oh my God, this is how we want to see her all the time. No, she can do both.
People kill me with that. People kill me with that.
She's a track star. Why y'all give a fuck about what's on her head? Like, she can do both.
I hate when people say that. Like, when I wear my natural hair, I want to see. No. Why?
I like wearing Susie, Lisa, Tina.
I like
being a different
braids
bitch every day of the week.
Yeah, like, no.
I don't care if that's your preference. I wear what I want, when I want, how I want to, and when I want to.
Let's get to the breakdown, because y'all gonna piss me off.
Fucking weirdos. But let's get into it. I feel like this breakdown this week is bitches and mics, but women and mics. We said niggas and mics. It's all good. Listen, you gotta keep it a little real on here sometimes.
All right.
Let's get into this.
One thing me and my partners did, we came to hoe and go. If you just going and not hoeing, hey baby, you might need to wait for the church retreat. You might not need to come on this trip.
You ain't gotta hoe. Everybody do what they want to do. I'm pro-choice.
No, because when you're not pro-hoe, you're anti-hoe. I'm sorry. If you're not pro-hoe, you're anti. And you are not welcome up in here. We are supporters of sluts, whores, dick suckers, and all things above.
Okay? Where they from?
Pro everything.
Somewhere in the deep south. All right, about to start over. Somewhere in the deep south. I saw that clip circulating a little bit late last week, and I said, this came at a cute little time because we were about to go on a group trip, and I just want to get your thoughts on, if you are not pro-ho, are you anti-ho on the group trip?
I'm pro-ho, but this is my thing. I'm pro-ho as into, okay,
is it tickling my stomach?
If we get down there and say, like, if we go where we go and you meet somebody, I'm pro-ho. But I'm not putting in my head to be like, oh, I'm going down there to get dick. That's just not me.
Let me tell you something.
If it happens, it happens. I'm not going on a trip just like to suck dick and get whatever. Like, if I'm with my man, I'm going on a trip to suck dick. But that's not going to be my thing. It's like, oh, I'm booking this flight so I can go suck some dick. No, I'm not doing that.
They won't get it twisted. There are trips like that.
Yeah, that's fine. Then that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. But I don't feel like, I'm pro-ho, but that's not my thing.
I don't agree with what she said.
Yeah, I'm pro-ho.
I am pro-ho. I am pro-ho.
Pro-ho.
But I don't have to participate.
Yeah, I don't think, like, damn.
In the salacious activities.
It went from home to church. It's like, where's the in-between? Like, why can't we just be supportive?
Why can't I be a mediocre?
Yeah.
Why can't I be?
I'm going to support you. Go, girl.
A whole supporter.
Yeah. A whole supporter.
Or if I'm even hoeing, I don't expect nobody to come hoe with me. I don't expect that.
Like, if we get down there and it happens, you go, girl.
Now, if you know
your
friends,
location, I'm about to track you.
Now, if you know your friends are the type in the group to go out there when they go on vacation, their main objective is to fuck, suck, trick, duck some shit. That might not be the trip for me. That might not be for you to go on. Mm-hmm. So I would advise anybody, if your girls get down like that, just know that in the back of your head, the surroundings, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but the atmospheres that they might be putting themselves in during that trip, you might just want to be a little cognizant.
Or get your own room.
That's if you got the coin to do it. If you got the coin to do it. Just be very cognizant that if they are going down there for a whole retreat.
A whole retreat.
A whole retreat.
A whole retreat. That's the thing. Whole retreat.
Damn it.
Whole retreat.
I wasn't going to get another one. If they're going down there and that is their intentions, you might want to really think about if this is the trip for you to sit there and put yourself on. And I hate that because this is kind of like the flued out situation. Just because someone's flying you out doesn't necessarily mean you got to suck and fuck. It doesn't mean that. However, and we're going to leave it at that. I don't know why you would go. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I'm not getting on no flight to Indianapolis.
No.
I'm just saying. That's just me.
No.
That's me. I said what I said.
That's not my forte. Like I said, we get there. If it happens, okay. But I'm not going to make that the basis of my trip.
I don't like the bitches. But then I always say this too. Even if we're not on that type of time, we're out here, we're having a girls trip. You're not about to sit here and shame me for not wanting to fuck on a trip. You're not about to shame me for not popping pussy or selling pussy on a trip. Because let's not get, like, it happens.
That's why nobody ends up friends coming back from Miami.
Them whole retreats gone wrong. If it's not one thing, it's another. I hate that we all have that lived experience across the fucking board is a bad Miami girls trip.
I also can add to the list, also going with your nigga to Miami. I've heard horrible stories about it, and I've experienced that as well. Yeah.
You're right. I still want to do it just one day just to do it, but shit, I'm willing to take the risk. I'm old now.
Yeah, me too. I'm willing.
It's not too much that's gonna
piss me
off.
Dead, like I know. Yeah, like yeah. No, I would like now.
But you
like,
leaving me? You're not because I'm grown. You're not leaving me in the hotel.
We gotta do a
by
small
myself.
trip first. We gotta go to Atlantic City or Philly or something. A small trip.
South Street.
DC. Let's
go to South Street.
Let's test it out.
Even
Let's see how we do as a weekend getaway.
DC might
start shit.
DC might start a little shit. It's Chocolate City.
Girl. They work. They just like here.
Okay. So okay then.
Bad.
Them niggas out there.
Same thing.
I get that you grew up around the corner, but when I go,
we can get the girls on the line to say their experience.
They look.
They ain't shit.
I'm not saying that DC men are.
Oh
good.
No, they look good. Oh, they
are
good.
Fucking beautiful.
They look good. You know what? Good and gay too. They will get you good and gay. It's some good fine ass gay.
So we got Atlanta of the North.
Yep. Good, sexy, fine ass. That's That's
what
another fucking
gay
issue.
Though.
Like gay. Like gay. They like dick. They like niggas. Swear.
But are they telling the girls that, or are you saying a lot of down low niggas?
No, they're actually like they're gay. Like they're actually gay.
Well, I don't care about that. If
no, I'm just saying they're fine as fuck, and you would be like, damn, he fine.
That's New York.
And then they gay, and that's my biggest fucking issue. It's a lot of y'all are fine as fuck.
So gay niggas supposed to be ugly?
No, I'm just saying they fine as fuck.
You gotta stop it right here.
They are fine.
Cut it.
They are fine.
Cut it.
It's more fine gay men there is straight men out here. They are fine. And the fine straight niggas is in prison. They are.
Statistically, everything that you said, I don't know.
Gay men are beautiful.
They are.
Golly.
It's unfortunate.
I get so excited on the TikTok and I go to the page. Goddamn. But I learned a trick on Instagram now. When I see a page and I just look through the following and this I know. They fine.
Lord, if we edited this podcast.
They fine. Like, y'all
if we
fine.
edited.
I see why they got so much drama. Fighting, fine. Y'all be fighting.
I feel like they all just be fucking each other. They be fighting.
They
share dick more than we do.
Fight.
They share dick way more. They share dick way more than we do.
Hell yeah, they fight. Hell yeah. I would fight. Do you see how good they look?
I don't know nothing.
I would fight too.
I don't know nothing. Yeah, but
they could dress. Damn, that's Amazon. Hold on, keep it going. I need it.
I need it.
Me with it. Yeah,
but if you're not selling pussy on the trip,
it's okay.
You don't have to sell pussy on the trip. I would just warn you to be mindful that bitches is going to be selling pussy on the trip. So maybe that's not a trip you want to go on to.
A disclaimer.
This is a trip where we selling pussy. We getting these bags. We getting our bills paid. Do not come if you're not on that type of time.
Period. That's it. Take me out the group chat.
Advocating for Hold'em.
Hold'em.
Everybody needs somebody.
Everybody needs somebody. Who is this? Keely Williams? Oh.
No, it's not.
It looked like Keely from
Interesting that you said that.
I hate men who reinforce patriarchy. But that's most men.
So now where does that leave us? Because I think the mistake a lot of women be making is like feeling that they have to like constantly disclaim that they don't hate men. I think it's very okay for oppressed people to have resentment towards their oppressor. Let me just make that one clear. Any group of people who are oppressed by a group of people, within that group of oppressed people, there will be some who may have sympathy towards their oppressors. There will be some in that oppressed group who will have resentment towards their oppressors. And there'll be some in that group who have more of a neutral stance towards their oppressors. Everybody in that group who all feel differently, you guys are allowed to have your feelings. Okay? I'm not here to radicalize anybody because most people don't have the range and they'll never be able to do it how I do it anyway. But we need to hold space for women who hate men because it's okay to hate people that kill you. I think that sounds fair in my opinion.
TikTok knew what they were doing with that. Because like when somebody spits a bar or has a point and then that video just ends right there.
I love it.
I didn't know where Shorty was going at first. And I saw it on Twitter and I was like, I listened and I'm like, she's absolutely right.
Yes.
She's absolutely right. And when I come on here and I say that I find myself in a constant state of contradiction on how I should feel, how I should present how I feel, what I really believe and what I don't believe, this has been one of the things that I've had mixed feelings about. And I can't go as far as to say that I hate men.
Yeah. I don't hate men.
And I don't, and I can wholeheartedly say that even with listening to this, but I can understand any woman from any walk of life, any nationality, any race, any age that will come out and sit there and say that I hate men.
Yeah.
And that is their lived experience. And that is their opinion. And I like the fact that she broke it down about how a group of oppressed people will sit there and will, you know, show up when it comes to their oppressor. And how everybody is entitled to feel the way that they want to feel. Because a lot of pieces, a lot of things that we see on the internet is people telling people how they're supposed to feel. Yeah. Or telling them that their opinion is fucking wrong when it's their opinion.
Or they're bitter, or they're this, or they're that, or they're
you want to give a whole bunch of excuses. It's just how I feel.
Yeah.
And I said what I said about my feelings.
Yeah.
But the fact that she broke that down is just like, I don't think it's unfair for somebody to sit there and say that, a woman to sit there and say that I hate men, especially when she's had adverse situations with men, especially if men are the callous of why she doesn't sleep well at night, especially if men are the reason why she doesn't trust anybody or why she walks around with a knife or has a gun tucked under her pillow or has to sit there and has to walk around with mace in every single crevice in part of her car and in her room. And when she lives alone, she has to keep a door open and she has to have a bat by the foot of her bed. Like, if those are the actions of, those are her reactions and her lived experiences because of the experiences that she's had in her past with men, how are we supposed to tell somebody that they can't hate someone? Because forgiveness doesn't necessarily have to be the basis of why you find resolve in your life, or you, or you're okay with something. Like, even if a man necessarily never hit you, or never beat on you, or never emotionally abused you, or never cheated on you, what if a man took somebody away from you that you loved? Or what if a man is the reason why you don't like looking in the mirror because of words that has been said to you about some societal norm that they weren't even worth about it? Or if you were in a relationship with somebody and they hurt you, and hurt people, and it's by the testament of a man. Or you had a baby by a nigga that you thought was going to be there.
And he left.
And they left for whatever reason. And y'all real fucking corny on Twitter with that bitch is supposed to have intuition, but they don't because there's mad single mothers out here. That's really what y'all want to do? I find it so...
Do people know intuition isn't psychic? Do they know that? Do they know intuition does not mean I'm a medium? That I can sit there and touch something and scribble and see that you about to be fucked up?
Oh, shit. This nigga that I have been in a relationship with 3 years, who I live with, who we split bills with, or whatever the case may we do, that tells me that he loves me every day, shows up for me, and that I thought that we were growing, and, oh, this nigga's about to be a deadbeat. Oh, shit, I should have read that.
Oh, I'm Raymond Simone, like.
Oh, fuck, I'm 6 months pregnant. My nigga's cheating on me. Oh shit, I should have read that. I should have felt that.
People
intuition.
That's why I be saying what I be saying sometimes.
So what do they say to their mothers? Because when their daddy didn't come back from the store, I don't think you told mommy that she should have known better.
And I'm really shocked at the person that responded to it because he cried about his daddy all the time.
But a lot of men cry about the lack of their father not being in their life, and they don't know they're crying.
I'm just saying you talking about that, but like you, why your mom? And I saw the comment, your mama didn't use her intuition clearly.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about when you make these asinine.
You speak about women, you speak about your mother too.
It's outrage politics because you're trying to see. Everybody's on the social media accounts trying to see who can be the most outrageous. So you say disrespectful shit like that, not knowing that you're offended. Like if somebody sent that tweet to your mom's, she'd be like, "This the nigga I raised." Like, you turn around the corner and see your mother with her head down at the kitchen table looking at bills because your daddy left, and you have the nerve to tweet, bitches should have better intuition. That's why there's so much single mothers out here. That's what we're doing.
Stupid.
And then it goes back to her statement about how nobody can't tell a woman to sit there and say that she hates a man if that's her space right now. Or if that's the space that she's in.
You're allowed to be in any space you want to be in. You're allowed. You're allowed. Nobody can tell you to feel, think, anything.
Why are you talking about your sister and your auntie like that? You don't have
love
for them?
Talk about your homegirl. Oh.
You don't have love for them?
Like, the fuck? Like.
Shout outs to Shorty, because I like the fact that she said that she's not trying to radicalize nobody, because can't nobody do it the way she would do it anyway. And that's some real shit. Very self-aware. I love that whole entire clip. There's not a lot of clips floating around with motherfuckers saying shit that I really agree with. And people might sit there and say that what she's saying is divisive, but it's not, because it's the truth. Because that's just, when it comes down to it, it's just the lived experience of women. A lot of women. And a lot of them don't want to, and the pick-me is going to sit there and don't want to agree with it. But baby, you a pick-me for a reason. You've been brainwashed too.
To all of my ladies in the dating pool, let me show you how to redirect your way out of a low-budget experience, okay? This is a potential suitor. He has no number saved because, period, y'all already know how I roll. Good morning. It was great speaking with you last night. I woke up so refreshed. I would love to take you to coffee this week. Does Wednesday work, okay? You cannot take me to coffee or tea on the first date. It's not equitable for me. I don't drink coffee, and my perfume costs too much, so don't play. All right, so I hail from corporate America. We're going to use the sandwich effect here. 6 years in the C-suite. We about to use this. Okay, boom. So I say, good morning. It was great speaking with you also. It's actually restaurant week coming up. Here's the link. Let me know which one you decide. I'm looking forward to it. So we're going to start off with something good, okay? It was great speaking with you also. I'm not even addressing the coffee, baby. We're going to redirect you in the middle, then I'm going to end with something great saying, I'm looking forward to seeing you. We're also putting the ball back in his court because he's a grown-ass man, okay? You need to make the decision. So he goes, I just looked over the options. Let's do Italian. Perfect. So he goes, Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm like, works for me. I'm in Alexandria and I'm not far. If you could pick me up or send me an Uber, that would be awesome, because why would you want me working on cobblestone? Why would you want me looking for parking? It sounds laborious to me. He goes, no problem. I'll send an Uber around 6:15. Baby is a new man. He is a new man. And I go, wonderful. Thank you. Ask for what you want. Be polite in your ass. Be a little bit difficult. And always say please and thank you. There you go.
That damn noise. I love that. I agree. I like it. You have to set the tone. You don't like it?
I do.
You have to set the tone. You have to set, your
I just want to know how efficient it's going to be with... She said she's in Alexandria, so she's in Virginia. She's in Virginia.
That's different.
And that's what I'm saying. Is that going to work up here?
Then is it
going to work up here?
Then it might not. Then he got to go.
He got to go.
He got to go. We have to start.
I'm not mad at
we got to start setting the tone for what we want and what we know we deserve and what we're worth. Because, like she said, I don't want like coffee. No. Like, I love coffee, but
I like coffee, but coffee is a diuretic, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
And I only drink it in the morning.
Let's take it out. Well, not drinking coffee at night.
And I'm only doing it in the morning. Maybe espresso martini, but go to a restaurant for that.
Restaurant. Yeah. Not doing it. Yeah. Not doing it.
I like that.
I like that she was assertive in what she wanted.
She was respectful.
I'm not gonna lie. I would be kind of nervous trying it.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be very nervous doing it.
I'm gonna try it.
I don't know when I'm gonna get to.
Me either, but I'm gonna try it.
Save this video. Keep this link.
I'm gonna try it.
And I would hope that I hope that I wouldn't have to try it.
I would be nervous about the Uber part. Would you be nervous about the Uber part?
Me personally, first date.
You're driving?
I'm driving.
Okay.
I'm driving. I don't mind looking for parking. I'll pay for the parking. I don't care.
I would be nervous about the Uber part.
I don't really want, because then you or picking me up. You know my address. Let me meet you.
I'm afraid of
first.
getting kidnapped, so
Let
I'm
me-
driving. I'm driving. I'm driving.
Jasmine in the fucking
I'm gonna
trunk.
get it.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah.
But I like how she redirected it. I like how she was assertive. I liked how she gave
Please
the
and
points.
thank you. Use your
and I
manners.
always use the please and thank you. It's a man. I think it
thank
just
you.
comes off a little bit softer, because I am bossing up and telling you what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I
But then
am.
you're gentle.
But then it's like, let me not bruise his ego too much, because men's is still men's. It's a little fragile when it comes to that. They'll get over it. But I liked it.
I liked it.
I like it. We have to test it out if we have to. Now, if a nigga just come correct, we're not gonna have to do this.
Yeah.
But from what I'm seeing in the dating pool,
I'm about to throw up. Please.
I don't want to use the cliche term and say it's piss in it, but somebody's shitting in the baby side. Somebody's shitting in the baby pool. You got to drain the whole thing out. Ain't no water in there no more. The pools are empty. The pools are empty. The dating pool's empty. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if niggas is nervous. I don't think if women are nervous. I don't know if
niggas need to stay off social media. That's what
bitches
it
do
is.
too, though. Women
Yes.
do too.
They probably thinking they got. I mean, of course, I want you to come. Top notch for me. But they probably thinking, like
I can't be mad at any man that is a little bit
nervous.
Not necessarily nervous. I don't. There's a difference between being nervous because it's being exuded from excitement, because you're
Not that nervous way.
Like nervous to like what?
Like, I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe guys are lazy when it comes to dating, or maybe some lazy, or I don't know. Honestly, let me take that back, because I don't know.
I think lazy,
I don't know.
And it's not just, it's been in a couple of years, even when I was like actively dating, like actively trying to go out on dates with people. It's just the shit that you would get hit with. It's like the coffee thing. Not even like I wasn't even getting that. And I'm not about to sit here and put this whole thing, well, it's the niggas that you're attracting. Because no, it's not who I'm attracting. I'm going on dating apps. I'm not attracting these people. I'm not in their face. They're not feeling my aura.
Yeah.
I'm matching with people that I think would be compatible. So then you're sitting there, you're getting motherfuckers that want to pull up and do this. Or they're giving a good game. They're giving a good talk. There's a lot of liars out here as well. Girl. They're asking you, what do you like to do? I know this place. I know that place. Dropping names for places. Giving dates. And then never following
Men make me
through.
nervous, Sasha. Men make me fucking nervous.
Because why are you doing all that when you don't have to? I don't need you to tell me about this new place that opened up in Weehawken on the water that you want to take me to, and then never come through with it.
Because we're great catches.
Who asked you to do that?
It makes me sad. It's nervous.
It makes me nerve-wracked to a certain extent, but I can't. I no longer want to put myself in a predicament of just having a very negative aspect. Pessimistic mindset when it comes to dating, because then I'll never go on another date again.
Makes me throw up sometimes thinking about it.
In your mouth.
I signed up, but I was throwing up in my mouth.
Dating apps are literally...
No, not the dating apps.
No, I'm just saying they're very vile right now.
Y'all sit in the chat, and maybe I was throwing up in my mouth, literally.
Oh, you're nervous.
I know. It's just like I just wanted to, you just can't go in there with you go in there with a positive, good intention, but it just makes me throw up. It just makes me throw up.
Why?
It just makes me. It just makes me like it's just. Dating scares me. Like,
I think you're nervous.
It's just like
it's a controlled environment.
It's been a lot of weird. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's just.
But why I like that as opposed to these dating apps now is because I'm in front of your face.
Yeah.
It's a controlled environment. I don't have to commit to anything, and at the end of the day, it's a social setting. It's a networking setting to a certain extent. So I don't have to. I'm going to take it serious, but I don't have to go in there with the expectation of really trying to get something out of this dating game right then and there. And I could just be like, boom,
I'm just going to go. I'm just going with no ex. I'm just going to go. I'm not going to set no expectations and
because I had
stuff.
talked about it even with Shahani. She's gonna be upset because she's not gonna be here that weekend to go. I want to do more things like that, more curated events where you can be face to face with people. Cause these apps are those where the true weirdos at.
I think they in front of the weirdos in front of your face too. People be fucking
They
weird.
do, but then it's real easy for me to walk away from somebody and never see them again, as opposed to you have to really decipher if this motherfucker on this app, even if they get out the app, are they really who they say they are?
Are they real catfish?
Are you really who you? At least if I'm right there in front of your face and you say some stupid shit, I can just dismiss it. I can dismiss you. But like when you're trying to know somebody through your phone, I think that shit is way more cringe. It's just like, you're weird. And you're doing weird shit. And your prompts are weird. And the shit, like I'm sorry, any nigga that's in there and their whole entire profile is about, I need my woman, I need my woman, I need my woman. I can never speak to you. There's no way. Like, I don't want to even give that a chance. That's a red flag for me. Potential of you telling me what you need your woman to do. And not like, people are asking you questions. They're not even answering the prompts right. Like they're just saying shit to say it. If you don't have this, that, and the third, don't even think about matching with me. Who the fuck are you talking to, sir?
Oof.
But you on here trying to get a date.
I like her. I'm gonna try it out. If I ever get a chance, I'm gonna try it out.
I'm gonna try it.
But I don't have I don't ever have a problem speaking up for myself. If I don't like something, I'll say let's
cringe.
Let's do something else. Can we do this? Because I'm not
I have no problem with that, and I've that specifically. I'm not chilling at my house with you. I'm not going to your quote unquote crib with you. We're not doing no drive-bys, no pull-ups, no meet and greets. That is what a first date is for, to engage one another.
Not him say come outside and y'all standing outside the car talking.
Girl, I had a nigga who sat there and was like, asked me all this shit in the app. Asked me what I like to do. He was kind of new to the area, so he wanted some new restaurants, some new fun activities, some this, that, and the third. I gave him a rundown of shit that he could do from here to Bergen fucking County. Bunch of stuff. Made it out the group chat. And then the first thing this motherfucker says is like, so I'm like, when we gonna meet up? When we gonna link? Da-da-da. I wanna blah, blah, blah. First thing he says is like, well, let's just do a cute little meet and greet. I'm like, what's a meet and greet? He's like, oh, I could pull up to your crib. I'm gonna have a bottle of liquor. We could chill in the car and talk. And then you could see if you want to invite me inside. I said verbatim, I gave you a list of things that I want to do. I don't chill at my house on the first date.
Bro.
And I don't chill at anybody's house at the first date. I like going out.
Bro.
I like being in social settings.
It's
never text me back and I was blocked.
It's worked before. That's why he tried it again.
Yeah, so. That's fine. But baby, you can block me all you want. I've gotten motherfuckers weed themselves out real quick. Because as soon as I start listing off things that I like to do, places I like to go, and it's not even me hitting you with no $3,000 date type shit. Like, it's literally, do you like to eat? Do you want to listen to live music? Do you want to get a good drink here? Do you want to get a good steak here? And I'm giving you fucking list of things. And no, you wanted to buy a pint of Hennessy and fuck. That's what makes me throw up in my mouth.
Ugh, please.
So I'll take the alternative. This big-headed nigga
made me throw up in my mouth. This made me throw up in my mouth.
Listen, a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this.
You will. You did.
In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job, and is a good man, and is good to you, and honors the house, and honors his wife, and does what he can.
Yes, my dear.
Because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you can have the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then, that is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in because that means, no, I need somebody to, who is, they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have, don't keep your list, Greg. Yeah. God bless you. Hope it happens. Don't keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people.
Fuck you.
He's not all the way wrong, though.
He's not all the way wrong. But
I'll tell you the parts that I agree with and what I don't agree with.
What do you agree with?
Parts that I do agree with is that I don't believe that anybody's relationship is their relationship. Mm-hmm. So if there are women out there that don't mind being the breadwinner, being the more financially stable one in the relationship, and they are in a healthy relationship dynamic, and all their nigga just pays the light bill. If that's what they want to do and they are happy,
let them be
within it. Let them be. My thing is that I'm not even mad at the let me speak to black women part. Tyler Perry's not talking to white women about this shit.
He knows his audience.
And let's be real. White people ain't talking about this shit.
No, why? No,
and if they are, no, don't get it twisted.
Hear about it.
No, if they are, because they bring this shit up on white podcasts and shit too, but they bring it up in a different way. Yeah. And they know when they go home, they know their dynamics.
And you know, white people always married for what?
Money. They know their dynamics. They know what they married for. It's these conversations might get. These conversations might happen within other races, but black people, from what I see, we're the only ones who allow these conversations like this to completely do a divide between black men and black women. This is our detriment.
Yep.
We're always on the opposite side of the spectrum.
Always.
We cannot come to a consensus for us to come together. We allow these conversations to literally dictate how the fuck we move as black people. That's our problem. Because I really do feel like other races talk about this shit. You're not going to tell me white girls don't be talking about, well, I can't be with Tim because Tim's not at least bringing in
hell yeah. I know that.
300K.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
John is only pushing 250.
They're the queens of it.
Like, let's be real.
They the captain of the squad.
They don't let this shit deteriorate them from building with their white counterparts. They don't. We're the only ones. They're talking about. They're arguing about mortgages.
What's the word?
And we're talking about $50 fucking dates.
It's been like that since the beginning. Not institute. What's the word?
Institutionalized?
No. What's the word? Because it's been like that for us. It's always been like that.
But back to Tyler Perry, I'm not even mad at him having this message for black women because that's his audience. That's his niche. That's who he advocates for. So he says that's who he advocates for. My thing is the statement of why won't you allow him to love you at your worst? Why does it have to be at our worst for us to quote unquote
Tyler Perry's stuck on that. You see all his movies. He don't never do nothing positive. You know, like
that's what I'm saying. He's very divisive in what he even portrays in.
I've never seen a happy black family in any of his work.
His work is very divisive. Yeah, and it is a lot of settling and a lot of outlandish compromise when it comes to the black women in his movies and what they portray, especially in relationships.
He will remind you of some trauma in his shit. He will. Black women trauma. He will.
Make something happy, my nigga. Shit.
Never.
But I'm not all the way upset. When it comes down to it, no marriage and compatibility and companionship in this day and age doesn't necessarily have to be on a financial standpoint.
It doesn't.
Especially because it's not just sole responsibility of the man anymore to bring home the fucking bacon. There are a lot of women who are bringing home as much as the man, if not more. And that is a point that he made. But why does it have to be where we have to settle?
That's what I was going to say.
And we have to be down and out to realize that we need to settle for anything.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like.
Why can't motherfuckers meet us at our worth?
Yep.
Make a match for us. And I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about meeting me at $200K a year. I'm talking about if I do work more, if that's our dynamic, why can't it be on a standpoint where you as a man, let's be real, are you okay? Are you okay with some of your roles being more quote unquote nurturing, being more quote unquote as a support as opposed to being the leader.
It's like Mona
but
Scott
talk
Young
to
husband.
men about that. Don't address that to women.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of women out here that are the leaders. They're the supporting cast. They're the fucking breadwinners. They're everything in their relationships. And it's just because society has given them that standpoint where they have to think that they have to have a relationship for them to have the bigger picture. And they're in relationships that are not serving them. But nobody wants to talk about that.
Yeah.
Sticking in places and being stuck and being complacent in relationships that are not serving you just because a nigga said you need to be with somebody or you're damaged or you're not worthy or you're not lovable. And no one wants to talk about that.
And then you know yourself, like you said, you like to go out. You like to go out, and for it to be, I could take you out every once in a while. No.
But then on the aspect, it really depends. Because if I got it like that,
keep taking yourself out with your husband all the time, when your man all the time is always going to be on you. This
is where it gets tricky.
And then, but then you gotta look at it, it's like, okay, I could be making this amount of money. I meet this person or whatever. He could make a good amount of money, and all he can come up with is the light bill. Okay, that's fine. Y'all might get into y'all thing. What comes up after y'all dating? Possibly marriage or whatever. And the only thing about me is
light bill is adverse though.
I know, but he got to learn how.
He did say that example was extreme.
He could like a different example because it's just for me. I'm gonna like safety and security. God forbid if I lose my job and we're living on the means of what I can provide, and I lose my job. And we're going to be like striving off of what you bring in my savings. And when my savings go, we're only going to have to live off what you can provide. What are we going to do?
That's what I'm saying. There's a
that's
certain
the only thing.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do? There's a balance that needs to be there to a certain extent. Because, okay, then if we're going for extremes, God forbid I pass away. And now you a single dad. How are you going to provide for our child?
I just don't like it. It's like, okay, black women, we were always like, we weren't afforded a lot. It's still a challenge and a struggle for us, to get to,
even though we are breaking strides,
we're breaking strides and we're up here, and it's just like we're up here, but we still have to come back down here to get what we feel like we want. And I don't like that. I feel like it's like, okay, why do we have to settle? It's like, so what if I'm 40? Why should I have to settle? I'll wait till I'm 45. You know what I'm saying? Like to get what I want, and you can get, you can. And I just don't like that we always have to settle for less. I don't like that. I bet we always have to settle for less.
It might not be less for some people. And that's why I said all of it is
it depends.
It's circumstantial. Like if you don't mind providing 90% on a financial standpoint in your relationship, then go ahead and do that. It's just the aspect of why does it have to be? I have to be at my worst to realize that I should just settle for any and anything. Because that's what it sounds like. Because then I want to know what because Tyler Perry's speaking to women.
He should have said light bill.
Why are you not talking to men though? Why are these conversations always?
Why are you talking to men about men stepping it up, or men trying harder, men actually working to get?
So why the conversation wasn't okay? A lot of black men, because he started. A lot of black women are making a lot of money. They're making majority of the money in relationships nowadays, or something to that effect. So why didn't you go off and black men? You should be watching what they're doing, getting yourselves together so that you can meet these black women at their level.
He knows his audience.
That we can have this.
His audience is majority black women. He knows his audience.
But they ate him the fuck up. I don't know if he thought he was spitting with that shit.
I think he did, but he didn't. And my thing is like this with Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, like he's saying all of these things, but it's like, I was listening to somebody like it was a podcast and they were talking about it, and it was like, just his child's mother now is like, do you think your child's mother would have been with you if you were living in your car?
No, I don't think a lot of women would have been with him.
So I'm saying it's like you're saying these things for us as if it's just weird. It's weird. Yeah. So who it needs to be directed to? I just hate that we have to settle. As black women,
we say it all the time. Yes, we're making more money. Yes, we are actually taking care of ourselves. We're in the gym.
I'm tired.
Getting our mental health together, this, that, and the third. What is it so hard to ask? And especially if we want to sit here and talk about keeping the black family structure from being dismantled. If y'all want to sit here and y'all want to talk about that, then why not direct some of these conversations
to the black men,
towards black men? Why are we not on equal standing? And I know there's a lot of adversities that black men have to face when it comes to even pulling themselves up. Mass incarceration, one just to think about, just that. Them not necessarily getting the accolades and getting the opportunities because they're not going to higher institutions at the rate that we are. And that's good and fine, but let's not act like we can't have these conversations geared towards men as well. It's always what the woman can do. What are y'all doing to help us?
That's what I'm saying.
We've been helping y'all niggas for years. Let's be
my
real.
back is broke, my
and I
front
don't
is
want to
broke.
have the
Yeah.
struggle Olympics, but women have been helping men for years. When is it going to be y'all turn to sit there and support us? I don't know.
It's annoying. I was just like, I just hate that. I just hate that. It's
Like he's not all the way wrong, but you're definitely not right,
we
my
have
nigga.
it up here, but it's like then we have to bring our, you know what I'm saying, ourselves down here. Now, if it works for you, it works for you. That's your thing. But it's like, damn, like
let's be fucking real.
Yeah,
be fucking for real.
Yes, but yeah.
Alrighty, miscellaneous now.
Speak on you.
Bitches in this mics this week was good. Women in the mics this week was good. Featuring Medea.
Speaks on you. The music would say, let's do speaks on you.
Speak
bookmark.
on you.
Bookmark.
You gotta talk about yourself. I want to get in the studio. I really want for somebody to present me with studio time for my birthday.
Okay.
I want studio time, and I want to write one. I want to do one freestyle. I want to do a rap. And then the second one, I want to do a ballad.
Okay.
Of me singing, because I'm a singer.
Okay.
And my voice is reminiscent of Whitney Houston mixed with Toni Braxton. It got kind of quiet. It's an audio production, dead air. It's like, you have nothing to say.
Because you did lie.
Oh, I did a lot?
You lied.
Oh. I see who won't be giving me my studio time. What quality do you have that you are proud of?
My motherly quality. I have like a mother. Is that a quality? I'm nurturing. I'm a nurturing quality. I have a really great nurturing quality. Really, really great nurturing quality. Yeah.
I love that. Mm-hmm. Don't play about you. Mm-mm. And as always, I ask these questions and I find them and I never know what to say. What quality am I proud of? My intellect. I think that I have a very strong cerebral presence, and I think I'm smart. That's just a nice way of me saying I think I'm smart. I'm proud of my intellect.
That's good.
A majority of that.
A lot of people are slow. That's really good.
Yeah, because I'm smart enough to bullshit my way through life. Episode 144 of I Said What I Said podcast, featuring Sasha and Jazzy. And you can follow us on TikTok.
I want Jasmine. I'm sick of that name. I'm really sick of Jazzy.
You said on here you didn't put your foot down. You said on here that you want people to call you Jasmine.
I'm about to be 34. I'm going by Jasmine.
Serious about it.
Call me Jasmine.
Like, who are you yelling at, though? Like, who are you talking to? You talking to me? Or you talking to me? You talking to me or you talking to you?
Call me Jasmine.
Featuring Sasha and Jasmine.
I don't like that.
Oh, my fucking. I'm never going to get it right for you. It's always going to sound a little weird till it starts happening, Jasmine.
Yeah. Stop.
You want us to call you Jasmine.
Stop. Like when a hate friend calls me that. It's like, stop. Sound weird.
All right, J-Rock. You can follow us on TikTok at I Said What I Said Pod 1. You can follow us on Twitter at IWIS Pod. Social medias, personal. I ain't got nothing for y'all. I'm sorry.
I ain't got shit.
I don't.
It'll be here.
What? Don't put my damn IG on here no more.
I don't. I put your makeup page.
I have nothing here. Thank you. I have nothing for the people on my personal page.
Make me wet.
Like I still have my personal page, but I don't care anymore.
My girl, she love me.
Mindless behavior.
Yeah.
That was
I
random.
follow Prince because I follow Princeton on TikTok, and then they have
They
they
be
be
doing
doing
the
the
dance
song
class.
mashes up, and I love this new TikTok. It's a mashup with that and then another song. My girl, she love me.
I'm gonna get her kicked off of TikTok. Bye, you guys.
Deuces.